In the late 1960s, Ronnie Peret was instrumental to the Aggies' basketball success. He was all Southwest Conference in 1968, having led A&M in scoring and rebounding. But it was in 1969 that he has soared above all others. That season, Peret was named the SWC's Player of the Year. He is one of 6 in Aggie history to be named a conference's best. In '69, A&M won the league and advanced to the Sweet 16, at the time a first for the program. Peret is still today one of the greatest rebounders to ever lace them up for the maroon and white, nearly averaging 10 boards a game over his career. That ranks second all-time on the A&M list. In recognition of his terrific Texas A&M career, the Los Angeles Lakers chose Peret in the 1969 NBA draft.
From all his teammates, we're tickled to death that Ronnie has finally gotten a long overdue award, and that is to become a member of this cherished Hall of Fame.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome one of tonight's Hall of Fame inductees, Ronnie Peret.
It's so good to be here and see so many friends and to feel as blessed as I am to be a Texas Aggie. You see, I was a Texas Aggie from the day I was born. My dad was a class of '37. My dad always wanted me to be in the Texas Aggie band like he was. He was a fighting Texas Aggie bandman. And I was in the band in high school and junior high and high school. I was a drum major of the high school band and was offered, if I'd signed with Texas, I was guaranteed 4 years as the drum major of the University of Texas band. And my daddy said, son, you can go to any college you want to go to. If you want me to help you, you'll go to A&M. I want to thank Dr. Steve and all the people who voted for an old man 42 years after he played to be inducted into this august group. And also the man that was on the television, John Underwood, is one of the finest, most loyal friends anybody. He was a teammate of mine, and a coach of mine, but he's also one of the most loyal friends any man could ever have, especially here at A&M. He has submitted my name into nomination for this award over 30 years, consecutively. And I said, John, it's just not going to happen. Just give it up. It's okay. He said, nope, I'm not giving, nope. And he kept on. And he'd lobby for me every time he was down here at A&M. You know, he lives in Dallas. He coached at OU. He was an athletic director at OU. Still, always nominating me. God bless him. He's my guardian angel. And he's not here tonight, and I'm sorry for that. He's got a family emergency, but you know, y'all keep him in your hearts. I want to identify my family here. This is my son, Ryan, our daughter, Cindy. Cindy was the first child ever named on the Fighting Texas Aggie Basketball Network. Stand up. Yes, stand up. Mike Mistovich. Anybody remember Mike Mistovich? Yeah, good man. Mike Mistovich, when she was born, we were at Baylor, playing Baylor, my senior year. And he said, come, I want to talk to you. So he interviewed me for a minute, and he said, you got a baby girl? And I said, yes, we do. And he said, what's her name? I said, Cynthia Dawn Peret. And my wife at the time said, that's not the name we picked. But it was her name now, because I just told the entire Aggie network, you know. I want to thank my coaches, Bill Phillips, Bob Clendaniel, Max Newman, and Harold Green in high school. I went to, you know, it's outlawed now, but I went to summer camps before I got to high school, 4 and 5 times a summer at Wayland Baptist College with a man by the name of Ed Billings, Dr. Ed Billings. People in Houston will remember Dr. Billings. He was their athletic director and head basketball coach at HBU for a long time. Great basketball coach and basketball mind. Also, I want to thank, my dad introduced me to Bob Rogers and Shelby Metcalf when I was 13 years old. He brought me down to college and he said, I want to show you where the Aggies play basketball. And they were very nice, gave me 2 hours of their time, you know. I mean, I'm 13 years old, I was already 6'7". So I don't know why he gave me so much time, but I appreciated it. Every 4 to 6 weeks after that, I would get these things in the mail with brown paper wrappings. It'd be tennis shoes or Aggie workout shorts and shirts or just all kinds of socks, everything, you know. Never a return address. I don't know where they came from. But I sure needed them. You know, they're out there in the panhandle of Texas. But I want to thank all of the lettermen, all of you, even Jim Singleton and Randy Matson, who made my life a living hell at Tea Association initiation. You remember that? We got even, though. We turned his car upside down over at Henderson Hall. Other claim to fame, I would say that our basketball team in 1969 has one very strong claim that will never be equaled in that entire season. Billy Bob Barnett, Mike Heitman, God bless him, another honoree, and Sonny Benefield, Steve Niles, and all those other guys that were there. My goodness, I can't forget to nominate my roommate for Hall of Fame. I mean, Louis Kanya, I wouldn't even have gotten to half the ball games if it hadn't been for Louis. He was our manager. But the one thing we're going to always be famous for, and it'll never be taken away from the class of '69, is that we never, ever lost a fight. We had a bad fight, and I know that Ed Hargett wanted me to talk about this. We had a bad fight with the Baylor University down here at College Station. I don't know who started it, but I know who finished it. And I have one other claim to fame that I wanted to, and I hold one record that no one ever talks about, the lady with the softball, I mean, she can relate to this. I hold the record at Texas A&M at all time for the most number of fouls in one season. I have been blessed to have a wonderful wife, Rose Marie, who stuck with me and let me live for 35 years. My father-in-law, Ray Lancaster, World War II fighter pilot, and just has been a great mentor for me. Danny Barr, Dr. Carl Weidenbach. Oh, and my goodness, the couple that I wouldn't even been able to finish A&M if I hadn't had a place to stay in Dallas every summer when I worked there. Tom and Biddy O'Dwyer. Biddy, are you still back over there? Everybody, stand up, Biddy. God bless you. There she is. I'm sorry, she is standing up, yeah. That's why we call her Biddy. But when she gets mad, when she loses her temper, when you have pushed her over the limit, God help you. I'm telling you. But I have been blessed to have those kind of people in my life, and my sister Jan and her husband Charles stuck by me all this time. All I can do is say thank you for this wonderful award. And just remember me as a kid from Texas Panhandle who loved Texas A&M his whole life. So God bless you, and God bless Texas A&M.